make our almond pine nut torte. This is so easy to do and everybody always loves this. It's always a hit. Very typical light Italian dessert. So what we have, toasted blanched almonds, toasted pine nuts, flour, egg, butter, lemon zest, and sugar. And it actually comes out as a crumbled cake, which is used for dunking, kind of like you would use a biscotti or any type of hard cookie that you like to sop down and get the last bit of juice in. We're going to start by taking our toasted almonds and our toasted pine nuts. Kind of pulse. Don't put them in and leave them going, just pulse. So when it starts looking like rubble, that's about what you want. You still want to have that texture. So we're going to pour those into another bowl. I always like to use my hands. It's kind of like gardening. We're going to take our butter, put it in the bowl with our flour. So you're just going to take this by hand and you're just going to mush, like these technical words, you're just going to mush your flour and your butter together until it comes out kind of crumbly, kind of like cornmeal. Again, one of the benefits of using your hands versus a piece of machine is that you can feel it, and it's more of a feel. It's not necessarily an amount of time, but with your hands you want it to just kind of, it'll feel and it'll look a lot like cornmeal. So now we're going to go ahead, we're going to add in our egg, we're going to add in most of our sugar, leaving just a tad bit of sugar out to sprinkle over the top, and we're going to add our lemon zest. All you want to do is just mix this in, and you know it's done when you can make a ball. So should be kind of like dough you would have, you know, it's just a regular dough that you might have, say if you're making bread. It's just gonna nicely blend, come together as such. So now we're gonna take this and we're just gonna place it into our cake pan, which has a removable bottom, and we're just going to press it into the pan to fit the shape of the pan. And just kind of press firmly with the palm of your hand and it will fill nicely. Nothing is meant to be perfect. So now at this point, what you're going to do, the sugar that we left out and didn't incorporate, we're going to just take that, we're going to sprinkle it across the top. We're going to shove it into the oven, set it 375. We're going to leave it in there for about 20 minutes or so. And we just want it to be a light golden brown on the top. Alright, we're going to go ahead and make the final touch for our torte that we made earlier, our almond pinenut torte. We're going to serve it with just a dollop of this homemade lemon whipped cream that is phenomenal. One of the key things to remember is that when you're making whipped cream, you want to make sure your bowl is cold. We've got whipping cream, heavy cream, sugar, lemon zest, brandy, and freshly squeezed lemon juice. So, first off, we're going to take our whipping cream, our heavy cream. So kind of get it going. Once you start seeing bubbles form on the top, gradually increase your speed a little bit. So this is starting to get a little thicker. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to add a little more speed to try to get it a little thicker. And as it gets denser, it's easier to increase the speed without it splattering everywhere. You'll start seeing it around the edges first. You'll see it really set and take form. I'm going to gradually add my sugar, my lemon zest, my brandy. Now it's going to get thinner as you add the brandy. And you want to do it slowly, otherwise you're going to have whipped cream and brandy all over you. Like that. Okay, now we've incorporated our brandy. Now we're going to incorporate our lemon juice. A little bit at a time here. We're going to leave our cream sit, let it continue to whip. Let's get it a little bit firmer. Okay? Our torte smells phenomenal. As you can see, it's a nice golden brown. I'm going to just set this away from everything else and let it cool because we want it to be at room temperature when we serve it. And you can't go wrong with this. Again, this is meant to be crumbly and hard because it's meant to be a dipping type of torte. You could bathe in this. Visit us online at savoryadventures.com for recipes, tips, and more.
You'll also find information on the specific regions in Italy where these recipes were originated.
So come, join us, enjoy fine meals and wines, and let's explore and enjoy this beautiful country together.
We hope to see you there.